Hello, my name is Carlos Arnulfo Vega Simo. I explain of computer. Computer is a computing device that has the ability to receive, store, and record information in a useful way. A computer is programmed to perform a logical arithmetical operation automatically. Its use went from being in the military service to being an instrument that is part of our life. Far from being the invention of a particular person, the computer is the evolutionary result of many people's ideas related to areas such as electronics, mechanics, semiconductor materials, logic, algebra, and programming. Thank you.
My name is Carlos and I'm going to talk about software and hardware and some specification of a computer. The software is the logical equipment that computer systems such as computers and other devices possess. It comprises the set of logical components necessary to make it possible to accomplish a specific task. The hardware is any physical part of a computer or a computer system. Its function is the physical part of the computer. The material that is used so that a computer or any electronic device can work and perform the tasks for which they have been designed. Second, what are the specifications of a computer? Computer specifications are descriptions of its components and capacities. For example, processor speed is the number of cycles per second at which the central processing unit operates and is capable of processing information. Memory capacity is the ability to store information while in use. This capacity is the ability to record information. Operating system is the program that manages the hardware resources. Battery life is how long the computer will work without charging. Screen size is the length that the screen measures. Screen resolution is the quality offered by the screen. Laptop weight is the amount of weight it has. Printer speed is the speed capacity to print.
I am Janet Sauceda and I'm talking about computer processors and some unit measure. The processor or central processor unit, CPU, is the brain of computer or device. It is very important because it is responsible of processing information. The processor works in base to velocity, and the velocity of a computer processor can oscillate from 1 to 3.9 GHz. The principal units or space for the computer is the terabytes, gigabytes, gigahertz, and ppm. The terabyte are the unit of measure of memory capacity. The ppm is the space where information is found. The gigabytes are the storage unit. Gigahertz is the unit to velocity in a device or computer.
Hello, my name is Alejandra Fimbres and I will speak today about the memory of the computer. How is the information stored in a computer? Most of the files are stored on hard drives, which allow osmosis instantaneous access to computer files. A computer stores information on a disk and in a format consisting of the series of keys. Every certain number of bits from a byte, and a byte is the minimum unit that a computer has to interact with its user. A byte can be interpreted by a computer as a specific character, blank space, or symbol. Thereafter, the computer will use each combination on a bit the read and interpret an instruction and carry it out until the program ends. What is the difference between memory and disk storage? While memory refers to the location of data in the short term, storage is the component of your computer that enables you to store and access data over the long term. Storage is usually in the form of a solid state drive or hard drive. Storage allows you to access and store your application, operating system, and files indefinitely. While the desktop represents the memory of the computer, the filing cabinet represents the storage of your computer, items that must be saved, but not necessarily access are stored in the filing cabinet. Due to the size of the filing cabinet, many things can be saved.
Well, I'm talking about of the future of computers. What is the future of computers? One of the reasons why the question is so hard to answer is assumes that there will only be one type of computer. Even today, there are huge variety of computers. We have PCs, servers, mainframes, Internet of Things, devices, and the list goes on and on. And therefore, to say something like there will be quantum computer on every desk will be incredibly short-sighted. While I do expect quantum computers to eventually become a mature technology, I also expect that there will be computers that are more traditional, and so computers will likely be based on architectures that is far different from what we have today. Although I think that it will be impossible for an electronic device um, to perfectly mimic the human brain, I think the computers will eventually adopt some of the brain characteristics. One such characteristic is the heavy use of offloading, as strange as it sounds. The human brain uh, actually does quite a bit of task of loading. And for example, the brain offloads many of these tasks related to a spatial position to the eyes. Mm, that isn't to say uh, that the eyes have memory. They don't, but rather than the eyes reduce the brain task load. Let me let me give you an example. You probably know the layout of your home better than on any other place on earth. If you were close your eyes and try walking around your home, however, you will probably end up walking into something and might possibly even hurt yourself. The point is that even though you know the layout of your home very well, your brain doesn't not remember the spatial position of an objects and perfectly the detail instead, and relies on your to deliver real-time spatial data. That is an example of task offloading. Today, computers already do some task offloading. For example, many network cards includes TCP/IP offloading capabilities in the future. However, I think that task offloading will be far more prevalent than it currently is. I also believe that tomorrow computers will likely be equipped with sensors that go far beyond anything that we have today. And the topic is very interesting and is the reason for why I choose that topic and my partners, and that's all. Thank you.